Hello, clever people, and welcome to our review of Eddie the Eagle. Connor, what is Eddie the Eagle about?
Eddie the Eagle is about a boy named Eddie who really wants to become an athlete, but is not good at most things. But then he realizes that he wants to be a ski jumper, and it's all about him trying to become the best ski jumper possible.
With help from Wolverine. Yes, alright, so what did I think of this movie? I enjoyed this movie. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked this movie. I think, just from the beginning, the dream come true factor is just a great feature in the film. Mm-hmm. It's just, okay, this guy, he loves what he does, and he just wants it so badly, and you really feel for him.
Yeah.
Taron Egerton is fantastic.
Oh my God, he's fantastic.
He's not as good as, what's his face in Rain Man, but he's like him. He acts like he's disabled. His mouth hangs a certain way. He has his arms like this. He does so well, and so does Hugh Jackman. He was a perfect combination of just being himself and a dramatic side to him. The directing is also great. It goes by, every scene has a nice natural flow, and it goes by at a great pace. What did you think about this movie?
I loved this movie. It was really well done. The directing, acting, everything, cinematography. Oh my God, the ski jumping scenes were beautiful. Those were amazing. It was really funny at times. It was a really funny movie. And the score, I loved how it's just a compilation of a ton of 80s musics. Great grammar.
80s musics.
80s and 70s music, and it was really well done.
Mostly late 80s.
But some 70s.
Some 70s, yeah.
It really does make you want to try ski jumping. It really does.
Yeah, I agree.
It really is a movie that you really want to watch when you feel like crap. You really want. It will make you feel happy. I really, really enjoy this film.
Yeah, I agree. It was much funnier than I expected it to be. I thought that it would be. I thought it would be like a good drama with a few jokes, but it was pretty funny. There were some jokes that completely missed, but there were some jokes that I thought were hilarious.
I don't think there was any jokes that missed.
I thought that the beginning joke when he ran into all the ski jumpers and they all fell down at once. I thought that
supposed to be a joke.
Yes, it was.
It was supposed to be because he was so. It was because it was just to show how he needed to improve, and he wasn't the best skier.
All right.
It wasn't a joke.
Yeah, again, like you said, song choice. And I also loved the mother-son relationship.
Yes.
You're just like, okay, the mother is just such a great person, and he's such a great person, and they work really well together. But that does lead to one of my main issues, the dad character. Not only did I feel like he was unrealistic, he was inhuman, and even what he does at the end, still, I didn't feel like that was loyal to his character at all. I did not like his character. That's not a way a dad should act at all. And I doubt that that's what his dad was like in real life, and even if his dad wasn't the nicest guy, they way over-dramatized it. Because it's to the point that he's telling Eddie that he can't be an Olympic ski jumper, and that he's horrible, and that he has to come work with him. No dad is like that. And that's my main issue with the movie. I just felt like a lot of it was unrealistic. Obviously, it's based on a true story, but I felt like a lot of the events that happen and a lot of the dialogue is just unrealistic, especially because I like how, it was a dream come true, but sometimes I felt like characters were so unrealistically mean to Eddie that it just didn't make any sense to me at all.
No, I did not feel that. I just felt like everyone felt that he was a rookie and that, they all had no chance in him. They all thought that he was just bad at what he did, and they weren't mean to him.
They were cruel. Okay, skip 10 seconds. Seriously, when they made him drink alcohol so that he fell asleep, that is cruelty. That is horrible. They were definitely mean to him. Everyone was mean to him. Even in the last scene when he's about to go in the ski jump, his dad coming back in his head, "You suck. You're horrible." I wish that was a little bit more realistic. That's what I'm saying, but
I found it was really realistic.
Really?
I didn't have a single problem with this film. I loved this film.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, here's something I bet we agree on. The last 20 minutes were amazing.
Yes.
They were not only really feel good, but they were also the most realistic part of the movie. And especially there's a talk that happens in an elevator that I thought was beautifully executed.
Yes,
Cinematography is great. And now, there is some of the issues that I had with the movie. One, there is one jump. Most of the jumps look realistic. I thought that there was one jump, the number 2 guy in the world, that looked completely fake and completely CGI.
I didn't think that looked fake.
You didn't? I thought it looked completely fake. And they have this weird titling on screen, and I wish that they just would have chose a different font. Because it's just kind of, I felt like it's the kind of font that you use in The Nice Guys, not Eddie the Eagle.
Well, No, that
You
was
don't
that
think that?
time period. That's
I know
what-
that was that time period, but I just didn't feel like it felt natural, and I didn't really
thought it
need
felt
that
natural.
titling. I didn't think it
I
needed that
actually
titling.
really liked that aspect.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Interesting. And then I thought they were also in your, sometimes in your face about, feel bad for him. Feel bad. Feel bad.
No, that's not what it was like.
Okay, that's what I thought it was like. I thought
Okay.
that sometimes they were just a little in your face with the message, but that's just because I'm a film critic. Any person who's not a deep film critic will definitely love this movie. I can see millions of people loving this movie. Personally, for me, I just didn't love this movie like the average person would, but I think it is a movie that I may see again. It's a feel-good sports movie, and overall it's enjoyable. I'd give Eddie the Eagle a 7 out of 10.
Okay. I know everyone's gonna judge me for this.
Oh
Everyone's
my god.
gonna silent judge me for this. Oh my god. I would like to take back the 10 out of 10 I gave to Deadpool, change that to a 9.98, because more and more I think about that, it just felt like, kind of felt pressured into giving that a 10 instead of a 9.98, so I'm just changing that down to a 9.98. I'm giving Eddie the Eagle a 10. Don't judge, don't judge, don't judge.
Okay. Yeah, see, I think
He guessed that, by the way.
Yeah, I guessed it. It's pretty obvious. But I think I really enjoyed this movie, and there are some aspects that I loved, and I feel like they could have taken the script and took the great aspects, taken them out, got rid of the bad aspects, and fixed up the bad aspects, put in a few more good aspects, and then made a complete script. But overall, it's an enjoyable movie, and I have to say, it's one of the best uses of barely a story structure I've ever seen.
Yes.
Because there are some movies that barely have a story structure just like that, but I thought that they did that great. So that is Eddie the Eagle.
We were comparing this to two movies. We're comparing this to the Cutting Edge and Untitled Robert Redford ski movie with skiing.
Downhill racer. All right, Connor, what did you think of Cutting Edge?
I really liked Cutting Edge. The romance, and it was like all the romances were really done really well. The ice skating scenes were beautiful, and it was amazing. That's not all I have to say about it.
Yeah. I also really enjoyed Cutting Edge. I wasn't expecting to like it, because personally, romance is my least favorite genre. I don't like romance
It's not
movies.
my least favorite, but
To me, it's my least favorite, because I've never really seen a romance movie that I love other than Love Actually and Vertigo and WALL-E. Those are really the only love story movies that I've ever saw that I actually really enjoyed, and this is one I really enjoyed. I thought that the main actor and actress, sometimes they overacted, but most of the
didn't
times
really
they were
overact.
great. The cinematography is amazing.
Yes, the cinematography.
Because it's not like, oh, the cinematography is beautiful, that makes the film. No, it's natural cinematography, and it looks great. Again, like you said, ice skating scenes, great. Absolutely. They're some of the best ice skating scenes I've ever seen. When it comes to issues with this movie, it's really hard to come up with issues.
Yes. My main issue, I'm sorry I had to interrupt.
Sorry. No, it's okay. You go.
Okay. My main issue is for the first half of the movie, I hated Moira?
I think it was more.
Moira Kelly's character. Oh my god, it just felt like she was just a jerk. She's just a spoiled brat, and then he's actually trying, and she's just blaming everything on him. It just felt
Well, that's because the character that she is.
I know, but I hated her so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Issues with this movie. Sometimes I think it's a little too long. I think that there are some things that they could have cut out.
I don't think there's anything that could have been cut out. I thought it
Really?
was perfect.
I thought. And then there are some.
No, it also
There's a few things in it that are just too 80s for today that don't really like, fit in.
90s.
Oh, 90s, too 90s for that time that you can tell, okay, this film's made in the 90s. It's obviously not made in, 2010, 2012. It's clearly a 90s movies, and I'm not sure if it has huge rewatchability. I can't see watching this movie again.
I kind of agree on that.
Yeah, but overall, it's an enjoyable movie. Script's a little faulty, but the directing and acting's great, and amazing cinematography. I'll give Cutting Edge a 7.
I'll give Cutting Edge an 8.
An 8. All right.
So you said that Cutting Edge felt long. What else felt long? Downhill Racer. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
I could not watch 30 minutes of this film. It actually felt like ski, nothing. Oh, hooks up with a girl, nothing. Ski, nothing. That's literally the film. There is nothing interesting about this film. Nothing. It doesn't even try to reel you in. It's just like, hey, it's Robert Redford, so your grandma said you'd like it, so you're watching this, and you want to you want to prove your mom or grandma wrong, whoever recommended this to you, so you're watching it.
Yeah.
So, oh my god.
I agree, and it's nothing's intriguing about it at all.
Yeah, nothing
it's just
is.
like, okay, he's skiing, and he's going downhill.
And the skiing scenes are literally exactly the same each time. It's like,
yeah. And the cinematography is horrible on them. It's just like, here's off, and here's close, and here's off. That was annoying. The cinematography just got annoying after a while.
Yeah,
and let me say, the score while he was skiing. It's like, okay, going downhill, you expect some sort of like intense thing that kind of makes you like, oh my god, is he gonna make it? Instead they do 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 do.
Oh my god! Like almost all the times when no one was talking, there was a complete loss of score. That's when you're supposed to have a score. That's what scores are for, to make you actually still interested when no one's talking.
Yeah, this is the kind of film that really lacked in score, and when it had score, it was atrocious. The only thing I liked in this movie was the acting. I thought it was well acted.
Okay.
And there's one scene, you didn't see it because you skipped out on the first 30 minutes. I watched the entire film. There was one scene where Robert Redford gets back from skiing and is talking to his girlfriend. That is a great scene. It's just, I felt like the director was like, okay, boring, boring, boring. And then one day he took a 5-hour energy and it's like, okay, let's make this an actually good scene. And then they made a good scene, and then the rest of it's crap. But Downhill Racer isn't a good movie.
5-hour energy. Get 5-hour energy, please. Give us $10.
Hashtag not sponsored. Overall, Downhill Racer is boring. You won't like it. No one's gonna like it. I can't picture anyone liking this, but people who just really like to stare.
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know what else does? Sharknado,
82.
the best film of all time.
Okay, Downhill Racer, I give a 2.75 out of 10.
I give Downhill Racer a 2 out of 10.
A 2 out of 10, alright. So, my layer will be Eddie the Eagle and Cutting Edge Tide, and then Downhill Racer.
Mine is Eddie the Eagle, Cutting Edge, Downhill Racer.
Downhill Racer. Yeah.
Downhill Racer.
Yeah, so it's a bad movie. Alright, so I am Robert Burke.
And I'm Conan Gilbert.
And this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.